Welcome back to the north. It's a glorious day outside. Weather's pretty nice. Not too hot, not too cold. We got the heat waves coming though. Next couple days, they're going to start. We're getting into that part, so we're getting ready for it. We brought the tanks down to 85 degrees because this room gets warm. I got bottles of 2-liter water frozen. Several bottles frozen in the freezer, so if the temperature starts to climb, that's what I do first, is I throw them down in the sump, and that'll cool the system down pretty quick. At least give me a degree real quick, and then if I have to, I start changing out water. There's only 13 to 20 days a year where it gets hot enough for me to even worry about heat. So, but yeah, that time's coming. I will be on it when it does. Fish are doing good. She's a little more skittish this time since I moved her. But that's fine. I've been protein boosting these 2 tanks because that's going to get them to spawn faster. So I've given them lots of protein last 2 days. They've been in here. And I'm about to do a water change. So we're going to do a water change and gravel vac, and I'll clean glass up over here. We won't disturb these guys. Their systems will keep running the entire time. They won't know what happened. Once the clean water gets in and I re-engage this tank, the water is all going to mix evenly, and that should spur these guys into egg laying. Now these guys here were showing me stripes in the main tank before I moved them. There's nothing different about the water up here. It wasn't conditions, it was just stress. And stress being they wanted to mate. They're no longer the dog. They weren't being the dominant pair because these guys were bullying everyone. So it was just bringing on stress. And now that everybody's been separated up, it's helped me manage that, and we're back to a real good situation. I've eliminated that stress for both these pairs and the rest of the fish in the main tank because I have the ability to do this now, move them around, and nothing about their water has changed. So when you take them out of, say, your main tank and you go and throw them in the corner like I was into some 20 gallons, that's a big change in water conditions. And Discus don't like that. They don't like big. You take Discus from city A and you drive them to city B because you just bought them, and you put them in your perfect tank, they're going to struggle for about a week because there's a huge change in the water conditions. Even though it was perfect in city A, as good as it could get, you can get it in city A, and it's as good as you can get it in city B. Both tanks are immaculate. The water has changed. The Discus are going to suffer. So that's the reason I decided to go with this centralized setup to eliminate that. Now, when I move the fish that are causing, aggression from the main tank into the breeding stations, the water's identical. The temperature's identical. The only stress they deal with is being netted. And they even get used to that after a while. These 2, the female doesn't mind when I net her. She doesn't stress her out at all. She's gotten used to it. She knows that if she cooperates, she always doesn't get hurt, and she just relaxes about it. All the rest of them freak out, but she doesn't mind being netted. And when I put her in the tank, she gets over it real quick too. Not him. He fights, and because he fights, he gets hurt. And because he gets hurt, it takes him about 2 days to come around. And that's what's happening down here as well. So that's the downside of moving them, but it needs to be done. So we'll let them continue to learn in here. And these guys, I suspect after the water change, he's going to pop off. They've been staring at that cone. And right now they just want food. I was just in there cleaning up their bottoms, because 2 days of poop is, you'd be amazed how much these fish can poop in 2 days when you see just 2 of them in a tank and you see how the mess they make. So I'm going to be going in here and gravel vacuuming, and we'll make clips along the way. Mr. Greg has come to say hi. Hello, Mr. Greg. How was you, buddy? Yeah? He's a good boy? Oh, you say hi to everyone? Yes, you do, huh? Oh. Okay, we'll see this in a bit. Okay, we're well into it. I've cleaned the glass. I've thoroughly gravel vacuumed. I've removed all the filters and filter media. I'm going to clean those. And I'm about to start to drain. So these tanks continue on as they were. They don't even know anything's happening. Well, they know I'm working, so these guys are still a little spooked down there. These guys are fine. They'll wait for me to give them a treat. They want food. They're a little spooked. And these guys, they know the deal. They're used to this. There's my water level. This is my new, so it's an 800 gallon per hour. I had to put the other one underneath to run this tank. So I bought a new one for my water changes. Let's see how well it does. Drain completed, and I just initiated the fill. Looks like it's got some pretty good power. We're just gonna let that fill up, but I'll let you watch it for a second so you can see how fast it goes. It's just gorgeous out today. Nice cool breeze, lots of sun. But in a couple days, we're going to get hit with some heat waves by the looks of it. So I'm make sure everything's clean and tidy and ready, because it's coming. Got to be extra clean when it's warm out. This heat helps things fester. And it's going to get warmer than usual in there. We're going to keep it real clean. So there you go. You can see already. The tank's filled quite a bit in a short time that we were filming here. So I'll come back when we're done. This won't take long. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Here we are, all filters are back in place, heaters are back on, temperature's fairly matched well. Prime's in, just wait for this last little bit of water to get in, and that's it. We kick it back in, and nobody's any the wiser. All these guys are. Those fish, they're happy now. You just wait till fresh water gets in there. They're pooping lots. I just cleaned all the poop, and there's like 5 carries in there. But I've been protein boosting them, so getting her ready to lay eggs pretty much. We gotta stop this in a sec. So I'm gonna stop the camera now. We'll show you when it's finished. So here we are, reassembled. We're going to let it run for an hour. Water's mixing. Temperatures are already matched up. Like, doesn't really take long. The heaters will kick in a sec. That one just has. So, and that one was on already. Anyhow, it's at temperature. It's going to maintain temperature, and everybody's happy. We just got to wait for the murk from the gravel back to cycle through the filters. It's going to be clean. It's clean. Could be oh, filter fell off. Got to fix that. We'll do that now. Then it'll be clean as clean could be. Guess I didn't put it on strong enough. My bad. I always give them a post water water change treat. So I've just done that now. They're eating their blood worms. Look at that thing. I just vacuumed that clean too. They're eating up a storm, but you gotta do that when you're getting them into breeding. Fresh water's mixing in too, so we're gonna have this stack. I expect they'll start dancing. If they do, I'll make it short and I'll upload it. Hopefully we'll see some activity out of them today. It's coming soon. Everything looks absolutely perfect for them. They're comfortable, they're happy, and they just have to eat enough and get the job done. These guys are getting more comfortable. They're eating theirs right now too. And here's the tank. Literally 10 minutes after plugging everything in. Already looks as good as it gets. They just had their treat as well. And I think we'll just end it here. Super systems in full effect.